Did you ever dream about building your own custom motorcycle with a big fat tire like this? What if I told you it's not that difficult to do on your own? All you need is a little bit of guidance. Follow our channel and we'll show you step by step how to achieve this. Okay guys, so the first step would be to remove the oxygen sensors that are situated on your exhausts. So for that, you're going to need a 14 millimeter wrench, and you can just go ahead and turn it counterclockwise. Second step is we have 2 bolts on each exhaust, which is a 13 millimeter. So we go ahead and unbolt these. Try to have a magnet handy so that you can grab the bolt once you take them off. This particular exhaust is our custom made, so we have a bracket here. So you probably won't have that unless you have the same exhaust as we do. By the way, we sell these exhausts. It sounds incredible. So we're going to go ahead and take off the bracket. This bike is equipped with an air suspension, so we're emptying out the whole airline so that we can go ahead and disconnect the airline system. Okay. Keep this bolt in because once you take it out, the shock has tendency to go up. So just keep the bolts in until you open the other bolts. Okay, guys, before you go to the next step, just put a little something, a little cover here, okay? Because now we're going to have to undo the calipers, all right, in order to be able to take the wheel out. So, guys, use a 8 millimeter Allen to open your brake caliper. It's the 2 bottom bolts. Okay, guys, next step, 36 millimeter to open this up. So next step is to remove the pulley cover, which is a 5 millimeter Allen. So you have 3 screws. This is the tensioner right here, okay? So you can go ahead and before you do anything, look at the tension in your belt. Just have a feel for it because you're going to have to re-tension it to about the same specs. We'll lift the rear tire. Put a little mark on your belt to know the direction of your belt. Uh, it's always good to know to reinstall it the way it was. You just put a little arrow. Sometimes you're gonna have to get creative because, as you can see, this axle is seized. So it's seized at the bearing. So you gotta get creative. Nothing impossible, but we'll get it out. Have a wheel spacer here that you need to grab. On the other side, similar to this, it's a round thing. Between your hub is your ABS sensor. Carefully remove that as well, okay? As you can see, guys, with time, washing the bike, not driving it, or whatever the situation would be, as you can see, this is what happens. And this gets seized around the bearing. So luckily, we were able to get it out. Okay, guys, carefully, you saw we moved the wheel a little bit to remove this, okay? Now, next step would be to unscrew these torques. These are torque 45s. So guys, as you can see on this bike, pretty much everything is seized on it. So we're trying to do a video at the same time as we're trying to open this, and I'm trying to comment at the same time. But anyways, you'll get the idea how to undo it. Just got to put a little bit more elbow grease, but it's doable. Because these bolts are all seized, normally we wouldn't undo all of them. We would just undo a couple and loosen one so we can rotate the disc. But now we're going to have to rotate the whole wheel and take the whole disc out. Guys, earlier when I was speaking to you about the other side, this was between the wheel and the swing arm. So I just gently removed it. Okay, guys. Simply remove this. We're also going to remove this. So guys, as you saw, this was here, this was on top, and this was like that. This was like this. Guys, if you want, while you have all of this removed, so that we can go ahead and remove the swing arm, we're going to powder coat this glossy black. So you can do the same, or if you don't want to powder coat it, you can also paint it. I don't recommend painting, but if you want, you don't want to have it powder coated, you can paint it. Just make sure that no paint or powder coat goes on this side here. Guys, next step is to take a 30mm socket and to untighten the swing arm bolt. We put a wooden block in the front wheel so that we can not have the bike balancing front and back, front and back. So we put a little block under the front wheel. There's a little spacer here. When you're taking out your bolt, make sure that that doesn't get lost. That was the spacer that was on this side. There you have it, guys. This is how you're going to remove the swing arm. Now, in the next episode, we're going to get the wider swing arm with a wider wheel and the wider tire. And we're going to take you step by step how to install it, how to put your spacer for your front pulley, and you're going to be done. You're going to have an amazing result. And you see, it wasn't that complicated. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment. And if there's anything you guys want to add, if you want us to cover specific subjects, just write down in the comments, and we'll gladly make a video about it. Take care.